Hi, it's Zoe from Squeaky Chimp here, and I've got a really quick tutorial for you on turning Hama beads, yes, Hama beads, into these fantastic spacer beads. Just look at them. You'd never know that they originally started life as Hama beads. So, let's get started. So Hama beads are those beads that the kids use. They put them onto little pegs, you then get the iron out, iron over them, they melt and they create the shape. But did you know that you can turn them into spacer beads? Well, neither did I until they popped up on Pinterest. So let's have a look and see what they look like once you've melted them. So this is a bracelet I made, really quick and easy. I've strung it on some memory wire and, well, you just would never know that they had originally been Hama beads. So what do you do to make them? So get yourself a baking sheet. It needs to be non-stick. Pop them on, spread them out. They don't have to be too far apart because they don't spread very far. And they need to go in the oven. Now I started the oven on about 150, 160 and they sort of melted. So the first video you'll see that they have sort of melted. It's time lapse. This is probably over a couple of minutes. So you can see that they melt, but you can see that there is probably still some little ridges left on it. So they've melted, but it's not quite right. So let's just have a look at it again because it is really quick. So you can see that as they melt, the middle bit still leaves a bit of a core with a bit of a lip, just sort of sticking up. So then I went to round 2. So this time what I did, I whacked the grill on and I put the grill on really hot. So you need to make sure your oven is fairly clean, otherwise it will smoke and the fire alarms will go off. Yes, it went off 4 times. Clearly my oven isn't as clean as it perhaps could be. But there was no fumes coming off the Hama beads. So let's have a look and see what it looks like when we do it with the grill. So you can see that they melt really quickly and actually you get rid of that lip. So this is what they look like. These are the beads afterwards. They probably take about, I'd say probably about 3 minutes all in all to actually melt in the oven. It really doesn't take that long. When you take them out, they are going to be extremely hot. You need to leave them because if you try and pick them off whilst they are still wet or whilst they're still molten, they obviously will bend and you're going to burn yourself. But once they're cool, you can just pick them off of the baking sheet and there we go. You can use your beads. I would probably keep the baking sheet just for this sort of thing. If you've got a separate oven, use a separate oven, but otherwise just carry on. If you like this tutorial, please hit the subscribe button because we've got more funky tutorials coming up soon. Thanks so much for watching.